to go to get his diploma, study further his education in the United Kingdom. The parents say no. This which kind of education you are going to go to? These people that are colonizing us. Their main worry is not anything. That if he goes there now, he will start eating meat and fish instead of being a vegetarian that he is. Then he will stop praying as a Hindu, living their way of life, and start following Western culture. Mahatma Gandhi swore for his parents. Let me tell you, some things you take as mundane, as it doesn't matter, is what matters most in the lives of human beings. But we are programmed to take all these things as a laughing matter. You don't know, you are laughing, you are insulting yourself. You don't know. You don't know. Mahatma Gandhi, who fought for independence of India, the parents said, no, you are not going to leave India. Why? Their main reason is that he will go and study Western culture, start jettison Hindu culture. And when he come back, he will try to now imbibe Western culture on Indians, try to fight for Western culture. That thing made Mahatma Gandhi to swear to the parents that it doesn't matter what happens, that he's not going to, first of all, he's going to continue being a vegetarian that they have been. That he's not going to trade anything. It doesn't matter the type of knowledge or education. That he's not going to trade it with their way of life. You hear me? That's why you see photo of Mahatma Gandhi anywhere. He's still wearing that their traditional sarai. I don't know what they call it for women. It is called sarai. I don't know for men. All the time. That is what because of the challenge of the parents. He went to England the whole years. He didn't stay whether 3 or 4 years he stayed in England. He studied in England. He never tasted anything beef or fish, any animal. He even increased in his vegetarianism and stuck to Hindu. Do you see the present Prime Minister, UK Prime Minister? When he wanted to enter Downing Street the first time, he performed the Hindu ritual. At the glare of the whole world, proudly. Oh, Chinek, why do you think this type of people can't succeed? Why? You are ashamed. You don't know that you are ridiculing yourself in this world. You don't know. You don't know. Instead of taking your rightful place proudly, as others are doing, you don't do it. Mahatma Gandhi went and came back more Hindu than he was even when he was in India. And they were proud of him. That was the reason why Britain said this, and they stuck to their system. They don't move an inch. Before they got independence, they have to say no. We don't want flag independence. They unified the whole of India. Because before that time, there was a Francophone India. For your information, what they had in Africa, they had it in India, in Asia at that time. They had a Francophone India. They had a Lusophone India or Portugueseophone India. But they went and Pihoro, they convened those people, say, look, we are one people. We are Hindus. We are one people. Stop calling me an English Indian. And you are separating yourself. They first of all did the needful. That is the work of the normal work of a real thinking human being should do. They unified themselves. Now they defined India. That's a question of definition of an Indian that rose up before independence. A Muslim did. A Muslim Indian that time, British Indian they called them. He said, no, but I have a question. He was a Muslim. The person is a Muslim. Very kudos to him. He said, look, who is an Indian? This Indian we are trying to restore. I as a Muslim, am I an Indian? You as a Hindu, are you an Indian? Are we going to see ourselves as one people? Let us think about this before even going for or fighting for a common independence. And Mahatma Gandhi tried to stifle that question, but caught fire. People took it off everywhere in India at that time. And it brought one of the highest confusion in modern history. We are more than 2 million Indians were killed, massacred. 20 million, more than 20 million internal refugees were recorded that time, before 1947, for your information. That is the rule of this life. A woman cannot bear a child, cannot born a deliver without going through pains. Are you hearing me? Either through labor, childbirth, or before childbirth, or through cesarean. It's still pains. If you say, no, I don't want to go through all this pain, you die. The woman will die. The child will die. That is why, like the other day, I talked about peace. The mantra we have been using in Nigeria is peace. We are peace-loving people. Oh, we don't want peace. If we don't want this, we will continue suffering and dying generations upon generations, and we go nowhere. Before it becomes good, it will become worse. Now, before coming to goodness. That is nature. That is how it is. That is nature. So India, only definition of India led to war, internal war, before even independence. So before, for people that are saying, no, are we going to kill ourselves? No, don't kill a Biafra. No, he said, let us stay in peace. Let us join together. Let us this and that. You join together, you continue being a quagmire forever. You stop, once you start continue avoiding problem. No, we don't want don't we have problems since 1970 to today in Igbo land? Do we have peace? A place that is marginalized. Do we have peace? Is it peace? Artificial peace we are talking of. Instead of doing this thing once and for all, reshuffling everything once and for all, every time they are begging for, we are begging. Don't you see the mantra with letter Buhari was a love Ndi Igbo. They appeased him in order to do favor, give Igbo people favor. Igbo's favor is all we are looking. Our so-called elders are looking for favor, always favor. Living under slavery, favor. Once and for all. You understand? Ndị ga-adị ndụ ndị ga-anwụ ndị dị ndụ may enjoy life, build a life, be proud of who they are. Not this type. It's very, very sad and pathetic. We must face what is facing us. We must face reality, face to face, instead of this artificial peace which we don't have. Do we have peace? You go to Ahmad Bello said that he will not employ an Igbo man in the north, outright employment. Rather, he will do under contract. He will first of all look for a foreigner, a white person, or a non-Nigerian to give that a job. If he didn't find, now we look for Igbo man under contract. You see not what is happening? Is that peace? You're always begging. If they want, they pay you. Any day they want, they cut off your neck. Is that the peace? Come John Igbo. Is this peace? That we continue living, and after we leave our children, and after they continue suffering this, and after they continue looking, like that. Hey, we are begging. Every president is begging. Prove to us that you love Ndi Igbo. Very slavish mentality. Prove to us you love Ndibo by giving us 2 ministerial posts more, please. Privilege. Oba of Lagos have told you that you are hardworking, but you need to play to the rule of the game. You need to respect the land. As they, one thing they don't want, they don't like. Nigeria don't like to see woman living happily, advancing. No, they want you to be yelling and crying and begging. These three things: moaning, groaning, crying, and begging, begging for privilege. That is what they want a woman to do. Always. They don't want to see you building mansions and relaxing in Lagos. Oh, Igbo man, oh, look at their mansions. They are relaxed. Why don't you ask yourself in Lagos? Why didn't they go to Ajegunle and demolish all those, all those ghettos? Igbo people are living there also. Poor masses living in ghetto. Why didn't they go there? They are waiting for you. The day you rise up from that ghetto, you say, nah, ibutenike, iganye testimony. You build the mansion. They see it and say, okay, is that time? That mansion is what they are going to destroy because they want to see you welling. Welling. Now they come to play God. That they are giving you privilege. That you must respect the land. Don't you understand the policy, the program? Don't you understand that? The agenda. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand that? As a poor nigger, poor fellow, they don't care. You are hustling on top of bridge, selling ice water, running up and down as an Igbo man. They love it. But any day, as long as you are growing, you get a small shop. From small shop, you get big shop. They say, not be this man that come 3 years now in my presence with nothing. Not be you they sell ice water in hold up, running up and down. Look at him, he don't become big boy. He don't buy car. He don't buy land. He don't build. Now they go and bring it down so that they see you. That your pain used to make them happy because Nigeria Caliphate is psychopath. You understand? They like to see you. They bring you to your knees. Now you come, you start begging. Always start begging. As the clip I used to play about the demolition of Igbo houses. The man came, he was talking. The demolition his house of 300 million, more than 300 million naira house and properties. Everything gone. That his wife is in the hospital. That if they want him to pay even anything, 30 million to return the house, that he will pay. Why? Why did they do this? Please help us. Government, help us. The people that are killing you, these are the people you are going as your savior. Help us now. We are making contacts. Calls are now going. Even as I'm talking to you, I don't even know what I'm saying. But we are making calls. This is what they want. Every time they need calls from our people to beg. Now, you don't see, is it Asorok? The PA of president, one of the PAs, you receive call. What is your complaint? You see what they are doing to my people. Our people in properties, they are demolition in Lagos. Can you tell the president to give order? He said, "Come on, shut up, president. Wait, give me your complaint." So that as he's talking, he's laughing inside him as he's replying you because he's enjoying your groaning. You are begging. That is, they always want to bring us to our knees to be begging. Don't you see how they treat Ohanes and Igbo whenever they go to the north, to Sokoto? They will make sure they put them in one room, all of them sit down on the ground, and they video them because that is they want to see. Do you know what it means? That they are on top of the Igbos now. The people that that they are on top of them. So they humiliate you as that is as they want. The so-called elders, all of them will sit down. They will tell them, hey, if Sultan is coming out, everybody bend down your neck. Bow down to him, all of you. Whenever we say bow down, Sultan is coming. As you are sitting down, you bow down. They ridicule you. That is what the way they want us to be always in Nigeria, to make sure to humiliate you, to make sure that for you not to forget that you are under them, you are a slave. That is why Iwanya, all of us now, every man that is not for Tinubu, we will excommunicate him. He's not an Igbo. They make you make absurd statements. They will instruct them in the secret, in private, to go public and say this type of things. To bring this then to us as a people. For our complete humiliation. They want to see us always begging, kneeling down, begging and crying and shouting. Reducing so-called Igbo elders to always looking for, asking for friendship. If you are love a boy. Oh, President Tinubu, prove that you love Igbo now. They have talked this for how many years with Buhari? He's a Igbo. He loves us. Ojo Zokalo say he's only no, not Ojo Zokalo. Is it a maker for what is his name? He brought Buhari during campaign. He said it's only Buhari that after him. After Buhari, he will take power and give to Ndibo because he loves Ndibo. Always looking for privilege. Who love you? Who no every you must prove to that you love us. No right. People that are looking for privilege all the time we are in a sorry state. Any person that is telling you that any other thing, what you want to hear that we are all Nigerians. Now, tell him you are lying. We Igbos, we are in a sorry state in Nigeria. And that is why we have to be radicals. The radicalism in us, it never reached to the extent that is normal. I am telling you. We should be radical in order to liberate ourselves. Some people, out of ignorance, they are enjoying the show. Because maybe they hustle and get money, or get one contact of Abuja, Alhaji. Therefore, they feel, just like house niggas. But we are not stupid as you. We know that all of us, from Iwanyanwo to Hope Uzodimma to which all the whole Igbo politician, we are in a quagmire, in a sorry state. That's why all of them, and when they program you to kill your own brothers, what are you? Are you not you need to pity yourself? Sometimes, even I believe sometimes all of them, they will be crying in secret, only them. In their toilet, if they are going, only them, we are only them, no camera watching them. They cry if they have conscience. I am telling you that this is the situation we are in. People don't understand what we are going through. They cry. Though you see them as rich men and women, but they are crying. Privately, they are crying. Because all of us, we are in a sorry state. Very messy situation. A country where we are reduced into privileges. To looking for privilege instead of right. Being protected under normal circumstances as a citizen. No. So you see, the people that maintained their way of life, like Awolo, Ahmad Bello, Tafawa Balewa, they said no. We cannot enter into Western system. They negotiated and maintained their status quo, their kingdom, while they destroyed our own, and we followed the Western way, complete. And today, the byproduct is the people that are defending Western culture in our land, which we call religion in our land. That is a very, very. I think what did Pope say? You have to bless same-sex marriage. Bless them. For your information. Although Saturday is coming anyway, I will expatiate more on Saturday. But let me tell you one thing. Because I saw that even you see some Igbo priests, Catholic priests, coming to sweet talk on what the Pope, Catholic Pope, has said, defending. Oh, these are slaves. Normally that is how it is. Slaves, once the master finish, slaves will come and defend. Instead of condemning evil, you see them coming out to talk, to defend. No, what the Pope said and what he did not mean. What he did not mean. Let me tell you one thing. You see what this thing they said. The Pope mentioned about blessing couples of irregular marriages, including same sex. In the next 100 years coming, by that time, none of us will be alive. This thing will be reflected in the Bible. You don't know how these people work. This thing you had today will be reflected in one or two quotations in the Bible. People that time will be quoting it and defending it that it is the authentic word of God. That is how it is. All these dogmas that you are hearing, you quoting in the Bible, that is how they encroach into the Bible. They were put inside the Bible. Do you know how long Bible has existed? Since 300 and something thousand years. Which this 325 AD. I mean, that is 1,000 going to 2,000 years today. So many teachings you are believing as authentic word of God is what different popes at one time or the other in history they arrange, they discuss about it and put it. A Trinity, 3 in 1 God. It was not like this. They put it at one time and you saw it before you know. Because the people that time, they didn't, the Bible was monopolized by them. Because when the Bible was being put in place, because it was different books. There were different books. They selected the one they want and compile it together as one. That time there were different books. So it was with them. Now they start adding things. From time to time, they will do ecclesiastical meeting. And add things, they discuss. Human beings, once they discuss, now they find a way in order to edit. They are experts. And add into the Bible. Any other books that talks rubbish or challenges what they say, they burn it. They kill them. Do you understand that? I will expatiate more on Saturday, please. So we must continue in what we are saying. Now, we have come to a situation where we are questioning our situation in Nigeria. And that is what led to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming up in order to do what we are doing, to initiate what we are doing today. You understand me? We don't want to continue living as beggars, slaves that are begging, grown in all ways. They destroy our houses and Okpare, their end siege. They will come and sweet talk us into, you are hardworking. After all, you are a hard-working set of people. Why not you work hard and as your houses are destroyed, you build other ones. So work hard. You are known for hard working. Work hard and build other ones. That is what it means. Don't Fulani work hard. People that Fulani headsmen, they work hard. Do you know what it means? Trekking from Katsina, from Niger, Sokoto, Bauchi, Katsina, down to Imo State, down to Iguacha, trekking by leg with cows. What type of is he not working hard? And the government, Nigerian government, is helping them, giving them colonies as a reward, free house, free lands everywhere, helping them, pleading for them. Everybody, their own people fighting for them in order for them to be using that they are working hard to obtain something for their people. But we know they just sentence us to continue working hard. No government, nothing. Our railway lines were quietly dismantled and nothing happened. Only here on Radio Biafra you'll be hearing it. I think they banned them from talking about it. I don't know. They banned all the Biafran or Igbo radios and all to talk about it. They banned them. Quietly, they dismantled every they dismantled everything. Quietly. And today, you see, according to one news headline, he said President Tinubu approves 50% slash in interstate transport fares nationwide for this Yelitude. Yelitude, that is this celebration period. You know, they always use a grammar that is confusing. Yelitude. English that is not their language. They always try to paint it instead of using simple things that people will understand. Now, do you know what they did? They made a train, you know, train ride, train transport, railway transportation. The federal government, through the Ministry of Transportation, will be working with transporters, road transport unions, the Nigerian Railway Corporation, to seamlessly deliver on this special presidential initiative. They made traveling by railway line free of charge. Do you understand? Now, the question I want to ask, this bonus, are we involved in railway line? The answer is no, because we don't have no rails. Do you see why our being in Nigeria is a mess? Why you can, from Abuja, you quietly enter railway line to Kaduna, to Kano, relax. It's free of now. It's free of charge. From this December to January, it's free of charge. But what of as others are going to their Christmas, you see somebody in Abuja or even in Lagos taking railway line to go free. It's not paying. No. You as an Igbo man, you are watching. You don't have no railway line. Is it not shame? But you are in the same country. Is it not after you start asking, how do you think they say we are marginalized? No. But you don't have railway line now. No railway. Have you? Have you? Have you as how someone from Katangura is entering railway line, enjoying it free of charge? Where is your own? No railway line. Do you have? The answer is no. Now, why then do you want to kill yourself in Nigeria? Supporting Nigeria. Oh, Niger. Why? Just answer this question in a cool-headed way. Why? They dismantled our railway line. Today, the Nigerian president say riding train, interstate trains is free of charge. But in our southeast, in our Igbo land, nothing like that. Because they have removed the railway lines. We are crying about seaports. They come and dismantle the railway. The one we have. Do you see the punishment? Do you see that? Ask yourself, until when do we continue living in a sorry state like this? Until when? This is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there, suffering. Nothing more. He's not doing it for his own self, not for his own personal encounter. For those that are praying for their personal encounter, how Jesus make them rich and live other of your villagers, other of your brothers, you other Igbo people, leave them as poor as paupers, and you are happy. Your personal encounter. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is thinking of a personal encounter, do you think that he's going to come out to be suffering for all of us? Do you think so? Do you think so? He will personally encounter Tinubu and take a write something and sign and come out. And then maybe Biafran no be. You understand me? Maybe each Sunday he will go church in one church. The other Sunday, next Sunday, he will go the next church. Preaching now. Let me tell you, this is a way to do Biafra. We should continue praying. Ane church. Pray, it's only God that will give us Biafra, nothing more. So if you think that it's not in our own power, so let us continue intensify prayers. And like that. Because maybe when his own personal encounter with Tinubu, men here, mobile police and military, select hundreds of guys well trained with Egbe, Nechezi and Che, like Asari Dokubo, under the payroll of Nigeria, or celebrity, and Che and Che. Oh, when a personal encounter like you. Honestly, let us be wise. Let us be wise. The Son of Man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is there. He's not having personal encounter. He don't want about his own personality. He's where he is today because of you and I. In order for us to have good life, for us to be treated as others. You understand? He told the Igbo governors, if you want me to tune down on this agitation, go to Abuja and get me. Don't promise me that we shall go. No. Let me start seeing it. Go to Abuja and get me seaport in One. Get me seaport in Wari. Let the Onisha bridge be dredged. Onisha Niger bridge. Niger River be dredged and seaport built as it should be. Now you'll be telling me of slowing down the pace of what we are doing. I will be listening. Get international airport. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Okonya for Iboku. Is he from Enugu, where he is clamoring for international airport? Enugu or Benaya? Mba. Is he from One? From Igocha? The answer is no. Is he from Delta, from Wari, where he's clamoring for seaport? No. Is he from Owerri, where he's clamoring for international airport? The answer is no. Do you see a man of the people? Not a personal encounter. Oh, Jesus blessed me. That's why I know that once he says good. So as long as I'm blessed, it's okay. It's childish. Yeah, we are past it. Something that you pray for your personal blessing. But we want a collective blessing. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Collective blessing, which will come from all of us. So that in the village, in our communities, we have factories. So that in our communities, we have electricity 24/7. Not one person, because you are personal encounter, you are blessed. Now you build your 4-story building or decking in the village. Only you. Now with a prison like a wall, 10 meters high, and the electricity are now also there. With cameras and guard. Whereas every other place is dark. And you are happy. You are a poor fellow, honestly. You are a poor fellow. So, what am I trying to say? Tinubu approves 50% slash in interstate transport fares nationwide for the celebration. And the 50% is for road, though. Whereas free of charge, railway transport is free of charge. Interstate railway transport is free of charge. Who are you benefiting as an Igbo man? Do you have railway line? Do you have? You are listening to me. Go and get. Do you have? But they have in Kano. They have in Lagos. They have in Ibadan. They have in the southwest. They have in the north, northwest, north central, northeast. And they only bypass southeast. Only. It tells you all you need to know. It tells you all you need to know. Let me go into another news headline. Borno governor. Borno governor Zulum excludes Christians, their communities, from Nigerian government's 3 billion naira palliatives. That is Center for Justice. I will read it a bit. I will also touch on this on Saturday. Because do you see why when we talk about religion in our land, it is multifaceted. You understand? It promotes selfishness, no solidarity. During the Biafra war, 1967 to 1970, no Christian nation or Christian country supported us per se. All these things, I don't know our people, how we are gullible, people that are supposed to know. If you talk, they will tell you, no. They will mention one or two people's name from a country that flew Gary Gabon. Yes, but they are not a nation. They are doing it on individual capacity. I'm talking about national support and individual support. They are two different things altogether. Do you understand me? It's a question you need to ask yourself. The solidarity you have in other religions like Islam, you don't have it in Christianity at all. That is why, I am no more atro, because they are for slaughter anywhere. The Europeans, they run away from it. They build government, solid governments to protect them. No more their religion. No, they use the religion just as an identity and nothing more. As an identity, they relegate it to identity only. Look at this man, governor of Borno. He excludes Christians in Borno when it comes to Nigerian government palliatives that come for every citizen. Do you see that? Do you see Nigerian Christians in other states rise up? But try it against Islam. Or even, let me say, Islam, Muslims in Imo State, for example. You will see every other Muslim, they will raise their voice in Nigeria. Before you know, they will threaten fire and brimstone. Do you forget during NSAS, when they rose a propaganda that a mosque were burnt in Imo State? What happened? Everywhere, from Sokoto to Bauchi, even Sultan talk and threatened, and that is how it should be. But once he come to Greece, everybody will carry his tail and put inside his ass. Oh, it doesn't concern me. Others we pray that it's them. It never it doesn't concern us. And this, once you see that this is the mentality that is eating us Biafrans. And when we are talking that religion is contributing a lot in this type of mentality, some people don't understand this. They relegate it to belief, or is a belief system. No, it is about the mentality. It is about the mentality. Once it's happening to your brother, the other one doesn't care. Zulum excludes Christians in Christian community. Their Borno governor Zulum excludes Christians, their communities, from Nigerian government's 3 billion naira palliatives. Let me read it a bit. The Center for Justice on Religious and Ethnicity in Nigeria, CJREN, has accused Governor Babangana Zulum of Borno State of deliberately excluding Christians in the state from the federal government palliative given to the citizens and residents of the state. Are you hearing it? Christians from every other state in Nigeria, will they shake body? They don't even care. Now I ask, what is the need then? They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Do they? No, they don't care. Because it doesn't concern them. Because he never touched them. Churches are burnt and people slaughtered. The pastors, priests are slaughtered and massacred in the north like fowl. All the other Christians will tell, pray, oh, just pray. Let God save us. Oh, pray from the hands of these jihadists. Pray. Oh. What type of God in here become? Which kind of thing is this? The Europeans that brought it, they have moved on, relegated that into the background, built good, nice governments, solid governments that protects them. Our people were this one. Chaff, it's very pathetic. It's very pathetic. Normally, if it's a religion that show concern or solidarity to themselves, all this should even bring protests everywhere, both the south and north, by Christians, and say, rise up. Look at what is happening to our brother. They are discriminating against them, even killing them. They are dying of hunger. They will show, but who sigh? All of them, they will go night vigil and pray for their personal miracle. Everybody is fighting for his own. Yes, na I want get na I kunoku na I happy guy when Biafra come. How is Biafra going to come with this mentality? Tell me. How is Biafra going to come genuinely with this type of mentality? Onion Reba is not concerned for what happens to his brother. In the same faith. No person, nobody is concerned. And you know what? Even church in Kaduna State, they gave Tinubu, what do you call Sheikh Gumi? They gave him a prize. They rewarded Tinubu. Church, Kaduna Church, I was Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, another for promoting tolerance, peace in communities. You guess now, what type of thing is it? Have you forgotten when Tinubu told the Fulani terrorists, they call bandits? He told them in Hausa direct. I think I played it here already, Biafra. That look, the people that are killing you, not Muslims in the military, they are Christians in the military. He said it, pump and plain. He told the terrorists, his Fulani terrorists is commanding, because he know them. He used to visit them. He used to give them command. He told them that don't stop killing Muslims in the army. The people that are attacking you are Nigerian Christian in the army. So if you see them, demarcate whether they are Christians. If they are Christians, kill them. This is the Sheikh Ahmad Gumi they are giving prize. A church. Anyway, once Pope say Ndinakmontu can be blessed, what can't you see in the church? What can't you see? That is why even Christianity now is being every other religion Koreashi because of the way they behave. You go scroll down my Jonas Raphael. Scroll it down. I think in October, I posted a video where a Christian preacher, an American in Israel, was preaching to a Jew, an Israeli, and they got out there. They said, "No, you shouldn't do this." One Jewish man said, "My Torah told me if I see a Christian like you, I will kill you. It's what I'm supposed to kill you." He said, "No, we have freedom." He said, "Freedom of worship my food." Go to Jonas Raphael, scroll it down, you will see it. It's a video. He said his Torah told him to kill you, that you are a subject for death under Torah for me because you are a criminal. He said it, not me. This is what, because that is why they are taking you for granted, because they gave you nonsense and we are upholding it. That's why we need to kaime and kai. Our own thing is our own thing. Do you understand? For people that are, castigating our ancestors, our thing, do you want us to go back to our own thing is our own thing. You cannot, because of maybe your own thing is flawed one way or the other, now you reject it, you jettison it. That is the problem we have. Because we want a baby memory of you don't know what those people fight, what they fought in order to bring their own to that standard you are now cherishing. You don't know. Our own is our own. There is a pride. If we say, let us promote our own, for example, our own manufactured goods, does it mean that Abamed is the best? Let us say the truth. Does it mean that when we are talking Abamed is it the best, but we promote it and you be proud wearing Abamed and tell a foreigner this is Abamed, even if he tell you that this is low quality, no, it's okay, but it's Abamed, it's our own thing. Once we take pride going back to our roots, it doesn't matter how flawed it is or it might look. Once all of us are there now, we have the opportunity to try to better it, to modernize it to the standard we like, to our taste, to international standard. That is how things work. No tradition is perfect. When you talk about tradition, it's religion. No religion is perfect. You understand? The religion you are cherishing today, it committed atrocities more than anything more than any other religion in this world. But they modernized them, they tried everything to modernize it, update it to the way you are seeing today. So when we talk about our own, and you say, no, you want us to go do that look. Okay, let me give an example again. I don't know why I'm digressing, but I should. Like Innocent Motors. We call it is our thing. But is it the best? Compare it to other cars in Germany, from Germany to America to Norway to. Is it the best? Is it the best? It is not. It might have flaws more than others. But that joy of our thing, and once all of us collectively enter into our thing, we will try to develop it. You understand me? So, going back to our thing, it doesn't mean that it is the best, but we can collectively make it to be the best. That is why we clamor. But when you see you defend, you are, foreigners, you defend foreign thing. Even that foreigner, he will look at you as a stupid person. He will be laughing inside him. You understand? If, for example, today, you as a Nigerian Christian or a Biafran Christian, you study the Bible, you study the Bible, you read the Bible until you know the whole quotations of the Bible. I want to give an example now. Now, in the streets of Italy, you have Holy Ghost flowing on you as you may believe. You see an Italian, you start preaching to him. Oh, believe, as normal thing, start preaching. He say, but he say, you tell him I'm a Christian. He will laugh. Maybe that Italian, since they born him for 30-something years of age, he never opened Bible. He don't know what is written in the Bible. But do you know what he will tell you? When he asks you, say you're a Christian. He say no, but you're a Nigerian or you're a Biafran. Why should you be a Christian? He will tell you that, look, Christianity is my culture, it's my tradition. So he has cancelled you. It doesn't matter what you read in the Bible, blah 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 blah. He take his tradition. He said, this is my tradition. Who brought Christianity to you? This thing you are telling me now. Who brought? You said no. The first will be. He said, shut up. It's my tradition. Shut up. I brought it to you. Chicken, huh? What Peter said. He tell you Peter is his ancestor. John said. He said John is my ancestor. Do you see your ancestor there? Are you not going to be ashamed? He tell you, you don't know any quotation. You don't read the Bible, but he tell you Christianity is my tradition. So go and look for your own tradition. Stop what you are saying. Come on, shut up. Go out of my way. Aren't you go out of shame? What we play here is logic. It's not a sentiment. We say it as it is. Now, let me go and read, what they wrote. Okay. Supreme Court, let me see. Okay. Supreme Court verdict. This is from Vanguard newspaper. Supreme Court Justice. I am not broken, said the Kamanozo. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me read it as they write it. I am not broken. Okwechini. That is the Son of Man. That is who he is. I'm telling you honestly. Now, let me read a bit. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, yesterday said that he will not be broken by the last Friday Supreme Court verdict that he, Kanu, must face trial on terrorism allegations against him by the federal government. You see a leader. Kanu spoke just as the militia arm of IPOB, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, issued a warning to headsmen, thugs, and vigilante outfits operating in the southeast as it marks its 10th anniversary. The security outfit also warned the Anambra Vigilante Group, AVG, to stop the alleged abduction of people in the state. Kanu spoke about facing terrorism charges in a statement made available to newsmen in Owerri through his lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, after the visit to the headquarters of the Department of State Service, DSS. Department. Oh, sorry, I was speaking since and I muted my mic. I don't know why. My goodness me. So I didn't know where I stopped. Let me go back. Sometimes I muted my mic and I was speaking since. Let me go back. Let me go back and start afresh. The news headline also, one of the news headlines says, Supreme Court verdict, I am not broken. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kamanozo. Why will he be broken? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saying he's not going to disappoint us. It's we that can disappoint him, but not him. do you read something? Okay. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, yesterday said he will not be broken by the last Friday Supreme Court verdict that he, Kanu, must face trial on terrorism allegation against him by the federal government. Kanu spoke just as the militia arm of IPOB, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, issued a warning to headsmen, thugs, and vigilante outfits operating in the southeast, and as it marks its 10th anniversary. The security outfit also warned the AVG Anambra Vigilante Group to stop the alleged abduction of people in the state. Kanu spoke about facing terrorism charges in a statement made available to newsmen in Owerri through his lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, after the visit to the headquarters of the Department State Service, DSS in Abuja, where Kanu was detained for over 2 years. The IPOB leader's lawyer said he was sure that he would be victorious in the legal battle. However, reacting to the verdict of the Supreme Court by citing some of the sections of the Nigerian Constitution, he said the eventual verdict of the Supreme Court was conveyed to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he expressed reservations on the outcome. However, Onyendu elected to accept the outcome because of the finality of the Supreme Court's decisions and not because they are infallible. Nevertheless, in accepting this verdict, Onyendu specifically requested that the following compelling questions be put out publicly to the discerning members of the public who are keenly following the trajectory of the case, to wit. Number one, did the decision of the Supreme Court, which substantially sanctioned the federal government's illegal acts of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's abduction and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria, effectively repeal the following Nigerian laws, which were all cited in our brief before the Supreme Court? That is it. You know, let me say this here, because let me stop there and say this. You know, the hypocrisy in the Nigeria Supreme Justices. Let me put it like that. They said that yes, that they agreed that Nigeria did wrong. It is wrong for Nigeria to rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen, oh, because you pick holes. This, although we know this is a political trial, you understand, with bribery of some people. We know, we have said it here. Now, the army invasion and killing of people in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house is wrong. How they put it is wrong. Which, that wrong, what does it mean? It is illegal. Because something wrong is illegal. Now, how do you leave illegality to overrule everything? That there ends it. If it is a place where justice rules, no. Justice, there's nothing like justice in Nigeria. How do you say that, oh, okay, what Nigeria did is wrong. Now, rendition is wrong. And you are acting based on that illegality. Normally, that illegality has overshadowed every other thing. You understand? They should tell the police, the Nigerian government, take this man back to where you brought him in order to correct that illegality. Take him back there. Because that is law. Law is two-edged sword, for your information. If this trial is in advanced country, they will not even listen to you. They will tell you, take back this man. If you want, the judge will tell you, we tell the IP, the Nigerian government, the prosecutor, if you want me to treat this case, even to put mouth in this case, because I cannot put mouth on illegality, something you bring from the back door, you want me to treat illegality. Now, where is the justice then? Take this man to Kenya where you brought him. Now, apply for extradition. It doesn't matter what it takes. Now, get him to me here. We try him. But they only say, no, it's wrong. Nigerian military invasion of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house in 2017 is wrong. They didn't use the word is illegal, but we know wrong is illegal. Now, what is the punishment for illegality? None. Which means they sanctioned impunity. Do you see the logic? They sanctioned impunity. Now you can do anything. You understand me? Do you know that there are some countries, if a thief even come to your house to steal and you have gun, you kill the thief, you are going to jail. I've seen it. Because they will tell you, you don't have the right to kill the person. You call the cops. That is it. That is the law. Oh yes, he come to thief. Oh no, he come to steal. Yes, he come to thief. No problem. But it is not your job to kill. That is the law. But in the Nigerian case, no, it is wrong. It's illegal, but it's okay anyway. We can manage illegality. A court manages illegality. Do you see why we want to get out from that zoo, the giant zoo? You see it? Why we want to get out from that giant zoo, where the illegality, rascality, executive lawlessness goes with, even in the court, even in the court. They simply say, although this man did you, the army, they killed the 28 people is wrong. Which means the 28 people that were killed, they are not human beings. That is what it means. No, no person should suffer for killing them. No. Oh, it is wrong. Now, the gold they scored offline. They have to validate it to be politically correct to themselves. Because Britain have told them, do not leave this man. Hold him. He want to scatter what we created. The mess we created in Nigeria want to scatter. But it's now they are going to see the real scattering. They don't know. It's now they are going to see the scattering. That is why, during the third anniversary, which I will play during my break. I used to play the ESN declaration and statements. You saw what the Nigerian agents, Ekperima, they are in shock. I wrote it on my timeline. That even now you see somebody that is answering ESN. Use the ESN to raise the funds to defraud the people. Because he believed that ESN, they are lying. We have taken over everywhere. Now, you saw what they did now. He declared that now they declare war on ESN. For you to understand, I don't know. The people that are following these people, I don't know which kind of brain you have. But I know they are enemies of Biafra. Now they saw a reality that ESN is intact. Mazi Chinedu have been saying it here on Radio Biafra that ESN is intact. ESN is intact. They thought it's a propaganda. Don't worry, we have, and they have been using this demolition of ESN to obtain Nigerian government. That is why when this thing happened, it shocked them. Their handlers, the Nigerian government. Do you see that immediately after? The Nigerian military, the chief of staff, Nigerian military, he summoned the security meeting. Immediately after the release of that video, they called their agents. They said, but the security meeting, you know what they asked? But we thought that this ESN is gone. That we are in control of ESN. Is it not what the money we have been giving you? Is it not what they called their agents? Agent, which means the money you have been that infiltrator. Let me tell you, he there for double wahala. I am telling you, because he never delivered. He didn't deliver. He was not able to deliver to the Nigerian government what he promised them, that he will take over ESN. Have you forgotten a time came he was answering that his ESN, his real name is ESN. Today, which means today he is declaring war on himself. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Is it hatred or selfishness that is causing this thing to blow your sense of reasoning? I don't know. Don't you see that it is what happened? The Nigerian government saw that ESN is they can't pay not change even more than before. They summoned the security meeting. Nigerian government, Nigerian military. They asked the people they despise because they have been defrauding them of millions of dollars that they are in charge of ESN. Don't you know that? That they will deliver. That it is them, they are in charge of ESN. We are aware of everything. Even how Kanunta have been trying to, know the commanders and to be under him. so that he will deliver. He will be using it to collect as much money as he wants from the Nigerian government that he's in charge. We know all these things. Ekperima say no because they are hustling. They are competing. Now, when they are confronted after these few days, they saw ESN. They say, well, we thought that you people, we have been giving you money, providing. What didn't we give you? Providing you with the logistics, with cover, everything. And you assured us that you are in charge of ESN, that ESN is no more. That you have reduced them into all those criminal and car snatchers. Then what is this? They showed them those videos. Say, what is this? Are you telling me that this is not real? That is why Ekperima now say, oh, he came out immediately and say he's declaring war on ESN. Can't you join 1 and 2? Can't you? Don't you have brain to analyze? I be your brain now. Don't go beacon. Is it fluoride? Nnamdi Kanu. Onye ndu so owu fluoride I need. Is it fluoride? Owu ihe ji asa kama anyị ga-asịkwa back to atọ biko. Anyị na-ata onye anywhere ka a na-esendịrị gị atọ. Oshishi ka iwere na-ata hapụ fluoride because it's destroying our brains. Not to join 1 plus 2 or 1 to 1 to get 2. You understand? Why do you think that immediately after the release of the video of ESN, now he went immediately and tweeted that he is waging war now. He declared war against his ESN. The same ESN he used their name to defraud the people. Do you think that you don't know what he's doing or what he was doing? He was showing to the government that he's in charge, that the contract they gave to him, that he has delivered. That is why he used to laugh, thinking that the DOS, no, everything is okay. I'm in charge. But when they saw reality, he was questioned. Because he don't dare have problem with his handlers. Otherwise, happy way. If the Nigerian government will send immediately secret, they will anywhere he is, they will come immediately. So he's afraid. That's why he came out on public to declare that he is now declare war on ESN. Don't you see the reality? Don't you see it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there for us. He's there. Are you going to be there for you? We don't expect, justice. Never. We don't expect justice from our subjugators. It's impossible. You cannot. Look at another news headline that Nigerian police failed to obey court ruling on payment of 200 million naira damages for illegal detention of woman. You understand? How will they obey court ruling? Whereas things started spoiling from the head, from the executive, from Asorok. They don't obey court order. So Nigerian police, they will not obey anywhere. I think this thing happened in whether Akwa Ibom. Court ruled the police to pay a woman illegally detained and tortured and this and pay damages. What will you do? Can the judge from his courtroom go and implement? No. Normally, it should be a system of lawfulness where law and order is maintained, where law is obeyed. That is a country. But Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country, not like any other country. Because a court will give order, police will say no. Have you seen it before? And in a republic, the worst part of it is in a republic. If you are telling me that maybe it is an authoritarian military government, no problem. They can say, okay, they will give order, stop the courts. But this is a so-called democracy, which the Europeans are using to dupe us, to scam us Africans. Look at Tinubu now. I think they are bringing bill of LGBT. It's passing some readings now. in order to sign the bill, or they have signed it. I don't know. This is the reason why Tinubu is in office. He was helped into office, legitimized by America. You are now seeing the reason to sign a car, why now, why. That is the only thing. All these things, but he's a Yoruba man like me, so it's our own. He's a APC. You don't know that he made the agreements at the background with the West on what he should do, implement, and now you are crying. Why are you crying? You shouldn't cry, because it's what you're chokofu. What you deserve is what you get, nothing more. The West, they are using this so-called word they call democracy to scam us. I thought that democracy is a majority rule. That's what I was thinking. But I never knew that it's just a mere lip service. We are minority. As long as it fits their purpose, they will impose it on the majority. Majority of Africans don't want this LGBT. Majority, they don't like it. But the West is imposing it on us. These are people that are clamoring for democracy. You have to compete and vote where majority carries the vote. How are you then imposing something on a majority? What majority rejects, you are imposing it on us. We must continue. So, when this woman now, the police, Nigerian police failed to obey court ruling on payment of 200 million damages for illegal detention of woman who sued the Inspector General. You understand? In Akwa Ibom State, in Akwa Ibom High Court. If today, she will not believe that a court will rule and police will not agree. But maybe if he's seen it for another person like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he doesn't care. Court ruled that Mazi Nnamdi, appeal court said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discharged and acquitted. Nigerian government withhold it and say no. Stay of execution. We say no. They give order. In a democracy, in a republic. Every other person keep quiet to say, no, it doesn't, it's Nnamdi Kanu, it doesn't matter now. It will come to you one after the other. When it comes to you, you'll be crying and no person will listen. Because, as I said, show me the environment or the system of a people and I will tell you the type of people they are. The people are as intelligent as the system they are in. The people are as intelligent as the environment they are in. Because if people are updated, you understand? If people are more intelligent or are intelligent enough, any evil, any injustice that befalls on one person, others will rise up. Because majority are intelligent. So they will rise up to fight that injustice. Because they know if they keep quiet, that injustice will come back to haunt each and every one of them. But Nigeria is a case story. It's nothing like that. That's why Zulum is dealing with Christians in Borno. Other Christians are in churches praying and falling under Holy Ghost anointing. They don't care. They are busy doing their personal encounter, praying for their personal wealth and personal, everything personal, private miracle. They don't care for another person. Tomorrow, their own will come, they will kill them in their churches, and nobody others will continue in their own doing their Holy Ghost anointing night. And so you see, that is why I say a people is as intelligent as the environment you see, as the environment they are in. Watch any place you are, the environment reflects on the intelligence of the people. If the environment is dirty, it is how the level of intelligence of the people. Otherwise, they become numb to that dirty environment. If their intelligence is higher than that debt, their consciousness will rise up in order to keep that environment clean. But once the environment is dirty and the people are normally going there, working, eating, doing everything in that environment, know that it is their level of intelligence. That is why when Oyibo visits Africa, visit Nigeria, they see the shambolic everywhere, shambles and deaths. You see somebody drink pure water, throw it on the ground, go his way. Oyibo look at you as animals. Because he say, it's how how intelligent they are. Don't you see dog? Don't you see animals? Animals in the bush. Go to where they don't keep anything. It's how they put it. That is how intelligent they are. How they keep their place. That is how intelligent they are. Do you understand? Yeah, something you call you as a human being, you see it as dirty. As it's dirty. But you see a pig we use there do bedroom. That pig is not seeing that thing as dirty. Because that is the level of his intelligence. It's the same with human beings. The environment you live, the way you just look at community, look at how organized or disorganized they are, is exactly the reflection of their intelligence, the level of their intelligence. You understand me? If that person now take flight, go to where intelligence is high, he will find it absurd. He will take time for him to be acclimatized to the new situation. Now, when he come after staying there, that new place for few years, if he come back to that his old place where he grew up in that quagmire, he will now be seeing that place as dirty and horrible. Do you understand? But when he was there, he didn't notice it because his intelligence never grew up, never developed. That's why when you fly home, when you come from outside, you enter Nigeria, you start seeing things that Nigerians, they don't care. They are not seeing it. But you yourself, the characters of people, are they human beings? Even in us, everybody is mad. Everybody is mad, though. Driving, everybody, if you are driving, maybe your brother beside you said, nah, put out, they will stop. He said, no. You have to wait. He said, no person will give you. You have to force. So you see everybody as mad because you have gone to a place where the intelligence is high. But had it been you are still there, you will not notice all these things. You will be behaving like that. That is how the world is. You understand me? So, this example I gave is a news headline also. The Nigerian police failed to obey court ruling on payment of 200 million naira to a woman. It's a court ruling, but they disobey. Police, ordinary police, they disobey because others have been doing it. Nigerian government did it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and others, and nothing happened. People did not rise up to say, no, we are in a country of law. It doesn't matter. Even if I hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I love him. It doesn't matter. Hate and love does not play. But what matters is justice. That is what we are clamoring for. But in Nigeria, people will look at you first to know who you are before they judge you on the justice you have. If you are suffering injustice, they will look at you whether, it's an Igbo man, now it serves him right. Now, wow. Bring down their houses. It doesn't matter. Now, Igbo people, these people serve. I beg, let them suffer. This is the system you find in Nigeria. And tomorrow, one thing or the other will happen to him, he will be shouting. He don't know that is the injustice is indirectly aiding and abetting by his actions or inactions is what is ricocheting back to him. That's why, Oyibo, do you see, when this guy in America was killed, the black person, or both white people, all of them gathered up to protest. Are you hearing me? They gathered and rose up in protest because they know injustice was committed. The white people, they didn't say, no, it's a black person, it serves him right. These black people they are always bad people. They can steal, they can lie. No, there is no room for that. They know that it doesn't matter whatever that man commits. The policeman has no right to kill him. Just like what happened in France the other time, where one policeman shot and killed a boy, a French boy of Algerian origin. It brought protests, devastative protests all over France, because the people their intelligence is high. That is why they are conscious enough in order to fight injustice. It doesn't matter who suffered it. Because the France police that time, they issued out a statement saying that no, the boy is a committer, is a delinquent. He always go prison and come out. He wanted to. He doesn't have a driving license, but they say this is rubbish. Even if you don't have driving license, you don't have. Law did not permit you to kill him. That is the bottom line, and that is the injustice. He brought out the French people from both white, black, Arab. Everybody rose up to fight. That is the intelligence of the people. Do you see it? In Nigeria, they will say, nah, but why not have a license now? Why he go drive? Nah, why? Oh, he don't go prison. Na criminal. This guy, Amechi, say Nigerians don't react to situations. Just confirm what I've been saying. I used to play it here, and I will look for it and play it another time. That when you line up 10 Nigerians, innocent Nigerians, kill them. Others will even blame them, say they are criminals. That's why they are being killed. They don't investigate. Just, criminals now, the kid. And tomorrow he will be killed like all those people. No person reacts and fights against injustice for his fellow. No. Oh, they always conclude. Direct. Even if he's a criminal, the law permits a police to kill a criminal. That is one thing you should ask. But Nigerians don't do that. But IPOB, we do. You understand? So, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are going towards our freedom, and nothing will stop it. Nigerian government, they are in a shock. I say, because do you know how much Nigerian government have been spending to destroy IPOB? Do you know? Close to $1 billion. The one we know, the one that was in the open, close to a billion, a BB, not MO, $1 billion close. Do you know what it will? Do you know what it means? Do you know what Nigeria is losing just to destroy IPOB? Do you know that? That's why anything that happens, look at, there is one news about some let me see, some this thing. Let me see. Some traditional rulers that were killed in 2021. It is now the Nigerian police is fingering. He said IPOB fingered the mother of kidnapped Imo monarch. What happened in 2020? Do you know what they are doing? They are trying to build a case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't you know that? You know why they are withholding Mazi Nnamdi? They have no case against him. They are just playing delay tactics in order to see whether they can destroy IPOB. If they destroy IPOB, now they can deal with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or condition him the way they want. Do you understand me? That is the only thing they are trying to do. Now, but the issue is this. Ndị Igbo anyị amaghị ihe, ịgwa gị eziokwu. Ndị Igbo amaghị ihe at all. This Igbo elites, they are buffoons. I asked them, how many Boko Haram sponsors, bandit sponsors have been arrested? They have been talking, the former government, Nigerian government, have been saying they know the sponsors of Boko Haram. They know, to the extent, Dubai gave them the list. To the extent, somebody that Dubai caught somebody and jailed, he's still in jail. Those people are still in jail in Dubai, and they gave them a long list of people, which Dubai also know. You understand? United Arab Emirates. They know. They conveyed all those lists to Nigeria, which the Nigerian intelligence service, which they know, confirmed by the military intelligence officer, high-ranking military intelligence officer, that his voice is being played here on Radio Biafra always. He said it, that Nigerian government, they know the sponsors of Boko Haram. Many of them now in Asorok. Why their own people that are sponsoring Boko Haram are working towards entering into Asorok, and now they are solid in Asorok, in every facet of Nigerian government. Our own people are destroying ourselves. It's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the program Igbo politicians to go sponsor the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Igbo ma ihe. To bring their own to kill. You understand? Just like one time I posted, as in the Bible, I think in the book of, is it 2 Samuel or 2 King? There was hunger in the land to the extent that the Israelis, they were cannibals, they were eating their children. A neighbor called, they said, now before we die of hunger, bring your child, let us eat. After the following time, if the meat of your child finish, we will eat the meat of, I will kill my own child, we boil it and eat it before all of us die. And they agreed. She brought her own child, and they slaughtered the child. This is in your Bible that they are saints. They don't commit, they don't kill twins, they don't kill nothing, they are not cannibals. Only our ancestors are. But it's in your Bible where you are. Nah. So after eating the child, everything, after finishing the child meat, the meat finish. Now the woman is telling her neighbor, oh yeah, time to bring your child, let us kill, because before we go hungry. The woman refused, say no. Mugu, you don't become Mugu. Me, I hide her own child. So they carry the judgment. I mean the case, go meet the king. That is it. You understand? So every time they program the Igbo politicians, they will promise them one thing. Igbo presidency 2023. Now, before you can be given chance of Igbo presidency, to prove that you people are bona fide Nigerians, bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, he's spoiling your chances of these are people that they treat like babies. Today, none of them is talking about the Igbo presidency 2023. None. They have forgotten it. None. What they use in order to commit atrocities against their people. They don't know that with the backing of IPOB, even they can be using Igbo presidency to be backing them. And they say, no, we know the take. We know her name a guy. But our Igbo elites, they don't know this. They are just simply, nothing in the head. Empty heads, empty skulls they are, honestly. They will tell you, bring your destiny. What do they call it? If you want to take money from bank, bring it and sell and destroy it. Come, I'll give you a loan. That is the Igbo elite for you. Now, none of them is talking about Igbo presidency, but we continue reminding them, where is Igbo presidency 2023? Where is it? Do you know lives they destroyed for Igbo presidency? Nnayawodo went to Igbohocha, started supporting, singing openly without shame, singing for Nyesumwike that destroyed, slaughtered, massacred the Igbo youths for Igbo presidency. I say, all this is they have forgotten. They thought that we forget. Let me tell you, that's why the youth, if we stop this on the way, this thing we are doing, this agitation, before God and man, they will be taking us one after the other. One after the other. No pity. Let me tell you. We are we move forward or we perish. That's it. So, because these people, they will always deceive them. Bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it's him that is spoiling your chances of Igbo presidency. Today, where is Igbo presidency? Okwisha Jonah Hoyi. Where are they? Do you hear them talk about it again? When time reaches, they will start again. Don't worry, this time is Igbo presidency 2027. Chuku kpo hancha ọkụ, ala kugbu hancha. Ịgwa gị eziokwu. Any person that we talk about electioneering, presidential electioneering in our land again. Chuku kpo ya ọkụ, kpo ezinụlọ, enye ọwụ na his generations ọkụ. We must see to it. We must restore Biafra. Even everybody perishing it will not stop us from restoring Biafra. Because I will not say Biafra or everybody perish. Because whether everybody perish or not, we are going to restore Biafra. That is it. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to go into just few minutes break. And when I come back, I will open the line so that people will start calling in. Please do not go away. I will be right back. Do not go away. I'll be right back.
Eastern Security Network third anniversary, December 2023. ESN protects Biafra land.
Our response to the endless cycle of insecurity, lawlessness, mayhem, destruction of lives and properties in Biafra land is the launch of this very Eastern Security Network. This very day, in the coming days and weeks, you will see them in their uniforms. You will see them performing very critical and vital functions of ensuring the security of our land. I urge each and every one of you to give them your maximum cooperation.
Have to be Biafra, consecrated nation. O fatherland is the solemn pledge. Defending this shall be our dedication. Spirit our blood, we count every privilege. There will be stand and with reverent free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ocean.
The ESN Central Command ask you all to join us in the celebration of our third anniversary in this month of December 2023. Eastern Security Network is an indigenous security outfit founded by the Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP. Our mission is to protect the people of the southeastern region against invading Fulani herdsmen and Nigerian murderous security agents sponsored by the Nigerian government. Our message is very clear, and it goes to the Fulani herdsmen and Mieti Ana sponsors parading around Anambra, Imo, and the Delta states, especially those destroying our agricultural produce, killings, raping our women, girls in Biafra territory, and disturbing road users with their cows. ESN shall execute the necessary plans to make sure the Fulani herdsmen parading in these states are dislodged and completely wiped away in our farmland and forests. Again, this warning goes to the Anambra Vigilante Group, AVG, who are mandated by the state government to illegally abduct and extrajudicially killing members of IPOP within the state. The illegal abduction of suspected Biafra sympathizers and IPOP members within Anambra and Imo State have taken another level since the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we demand the immediate release of all those IPOP members illegally abducted in Anambra and other Biafra states, or they must be brought to court if they committed any crime than detaining them indefinitely. Nigeria should respect their appeal court order and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately. Also, they must release all those Biafrans and IPOP members who have been discharged and acquitted by their own court of law. Failure to do so, it shall lead to a total unprecedented unrest in Nigeria. Furthermore, this is a final warning to criminals, cash snatchers, syndicates, and kidnappers operating in Anambra State, Awka North, Anambra South, and Olu Aziz, using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ESN, and IPOB in their criminal businesses. They must desist from crime and vacate from the state. They must also stop tarnishing the image of this hollow Biafra restoration movement. We have identified all their political and traditional godfathers, sponsoring them within the state, and we shall pay them a visit to tell them that crime do not pay forever. They say, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. ESN,
Protect Biafra land.
ESN,
Protect Biafra land.
protect Biafra land.
ESN.
Fulani herdsmen and Nigerian Border Security Agent, sponsored by the Nigerian government. We are hereby warn all the Fulani herdsmen and Fulani terrorists Marudi in Ebonyi, Enugu, Southern Benue, and Cross River State, who are finding their way into our bushes during this festival period, to return back to where they are coming from. Moreover, we have expelled majority of these criminals from these states mentioned above, but we have noticed an influx of Fulani herdsmen again from our bordering states like Enugu and Benue State into Ebonyi State. Today we are giving them a marching order from them to go back to where they are coming from, for our farmland and bushes are not reserved for their illegal settlement. ESN shall never allow Fulani herdsmen to settle in any part of Biafra land. We shall intensify hunting them in our bushes, for their presence are not welcome in Biafra land. Also, our warnings go to the traditional rulers and politicians who are seriously facilitating the settlement of Fulani herdsmen in our community farmland, using the Nigerian terrorist army to harass, arrest, and kill those that oppose the settlement of Fulani herdsmen in their community. Come this new year, we shall teach these heartless politicians and traditional rulers a lesson of their lives, so they will understand that conniving with Fulani herdsmen and enemy of the land to occupy our ancestral land will only lead to their untimely death. Fulani herdsmen, traditional rulers, community PGs, politicians in Biafra land should know that it doesn't pay to ignore warnings, even when they don't make sense. It's our duty and obligation to protect our ancestral land against these marody Fulani herdsmen, and nobody can stop us. ESN!
Protect Biafra.
ESN!
Protect Biafra.
ESN!
Protect Biafra.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name is Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. Today is the 20th day of December 2023. That's about Bochafo. Therefore, our lines are now open. Our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call us and give us your view on the issue discussed, because here we exchange views, suggestions, ideas, and we also entertain questions if there is any, because this is a family radio. This is a family radio, is where we worship. You know, is the starting point, the rallying point. I have people already on the line. Honestly, even my signal, you continue calling, please, because I don't know, it's ringing, but it cannot come out. But let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. You are the first caller. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan.
There, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. My name is Ebulu. Remember, Ewa Kuku. I'm calling from Iguacha. Thank you, sir. First of all, I will plead on the DOS, people in charge. They should help us for radio, CHK here in Iguacha. We need CHK here. Yeah. Then secondly,
of course. The work is going on towards there, please. But you can also propagate to our people. You can be using this free to air satellite for the meantime, if it's possible. You understand?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because it is possible. Many people are using it, but you know the way things is now, people cannot afford it, so they need something they will just tune in and start getting. Yes.
Go
all right.
Go.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Today on radio, because anytime I listen to you, I really enjoy your program. You know, last time I was talking about collective. I mean, when you talk about collective that is coming together to do something, which is very, very important. Yes, it is very, very important. I see that there is something you said today about these people that used to call like Shinala. You know, when something happened to them, you will see all of them will come out. Both the ones in this our Biafra land, both the ones in the north, both the ones in the west, all of them will come out to fight that particular thing. Okay, for instance, now when Deborah was killed, hello, am I coming up?
Yeah,
I am hearing some sound.
Yes, go on.
All right. Go on. When Deborah was killed by that this thing during those campaigns, you see that the governor, the president that was trying to become president, tweeted something on his Twitter, and you see that pull it down. He had to, that is article, he had to pull it down because all of them are fighting for one thing. Now see what is happening in Borno State, that a governor excluded Christians in a budget, something that is meant for the whole people in the state. And no one Christian has risen up to condemn that thing. Even all these that the GOs in Redino, in Winaso, in so many of all these churches, none of them has risen up.
Christianity encourages selfishness.
I'm telling you.
The type of selfishness that they encourage, it is mind-blowing. Islam is the people that know that there is power in collectivity. These people who will talk when he don't want to be endangered of his tithe and offering. They're only interested
That
in
is
their
it.
tithe and offering miracle. Each person is a miracle. They don't care what happens to their brother.
They
Mazi, go
don't
on,
care.
please.
They don't. Okay, look at what Emmanuel Bosu was saying the other time when we used to listen in Radio Biafra. They say Islam will come together and bring out money for each and every one of them to do one particular something. But he mentioned the amount of money which I have forgotten that Christian used to bring, that the money can never is not enough because everybody is on his own. That this one is trying to buy private jet. This one is trying to do this one. Everybody, all the big churches, all the mega churches, none of them has risen up to condemn this out of this governor. The other day I was telling somebody when Goodluck Jonathan was on seat, the Redeemed Church did 1 million man march against Goodluck Jonathan about this fuel subsidy something. They removed it. But when this Jagaban came in now, he removed fuel subsidy. None of them has risen up to do a march against this man. None of them has risen up to do a march against this man. But when it comes to all of them, we kill him or do. But when it comes to everybody, in fact, Mazi, this Christianity is fraud. It's a scam to us. If possible, let us just. There's one comment used to make, say, let us just write a resignation letter to resign from this Christian. Even me that I'm speaking, the thing has even some time ago it affected me. You understand me? Even in my family, we are divided. You understand me? When I'm doing something now, you will see my mother or my father will not even come to my destiny because they belong to this religion. While me, I'm in the other side, they will not come. You see, it's division. Okay, I was reading a scripture the other day. They say they are Jesus, that he came to divide father and mother. Mazi, am I coming up? Yeah. That he came to divide father and daughter, or son and mother. The family people, he came to divide. I have forgotten that particular verse. He said, now somebody that came to divide a family, the person come for good something. The person did not come for good something. The person come so that this one will face this side, this one will face not. If they are calling this one, come. This one will say, my church, we know they do fasting, believe on what you believe, do your own. They say, come now, let us come together to do something. He say, my church, no, we know they do this one, no, we know they, now here we will follow. You see that the family will never ever unite. You see, father going to Catholic, mother going to Anglican, children, this one going to Christ Embassy, this one going to Winners, this one going to Jehovah's Witness. Inside one house, they can never be united. If problem comes in that family, they can never sit one place to do it. My brother, Christianity is a fraud. If we can resign from it, I hate this. In fact, I hate it from inside me.
There were we. Although today is not about religion, please. That is the thing.
But, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We must talk about it because no, everybody feel unconcerned. All these things are painful. They will be killing people in the name of the faith, their faith. Others will keep quiet. They don't care. Whereas the other religion, once anything happen this side, everywhere we catch fire. Now, do you think that we are happy or we should be happy? What concerns people is money. Give money, bring money. It is getting to our knives. I'm telling you, it is absurd. It is absurd. And the worst part is that it is the nerve center is our place in Biafra land. It contributes to our division, the way we think, it contributes to everything that is happening to us, to our brain. Lack of solidarity. Lack of solidarity. Do you remember anything that happens to Muslims in any part of even Igbo land? It will ricochet everywhere. The North will talk, we rise up and say if anything happened, this. Why can't Christians replicate this? Why? Why? It's a question. Every time you see them making reconciliatory, no, it doesn't matter. They crown, they give award to Sheikh Gumi. Christian church give award to Sheikh Gumi. That is killing them. Giving order for Christian. Well, this thing put us into slavery, for goodness sake. Let me continue, please. Caller on signal. Caller on signal, please go on. Caller on signal, please. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
There, Mazi.
My name is Mazi Fanye. Mazi Fanye calling from his location. Mazi Jonathan don't mind where I am. We must preach this gospel wherever we are. Mazi, I don't fear any beggar. Only what I know is that Biafra must be restored. Mazi, towards your topic, first of all, let me greet our HODs, our leadership. May God bless you people. You people are wise. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are a leader that the people are supposed to imitate. In fact, you are the Messiah of our time. Despite that is not Mago, you still come and they tell us that you will never be broke. Stand where you stand. So, you must keep our leader. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the one that will bring Biafra for us. Forever and ever. Mazi, let me just contribute towards your topic this night. Yes, I know that our people, they are dead bodies. But never mind them. Like what happened today, like the news that you read. Yes, the Zoo government have known that that Perima is scanning them. Yes, but they never see something yet. They never see something yet. Because they thought that they will use their upper hand to cover the pregnant of a woman. Which we know that a hand can never cover the pregnant of a woman. I want to also give the email. Let me use my local language. If you like, get pregnant and they go to use something to cover it, one day it must showcase. Mas, that's what happened. But let them know cry yes. Because we must take our destiny into our hands. Whether they like it or not. I know that I have something to say about religion. But let me leave it until Saturday. When you will talk about, when you debate in the full package of religion. I will not chip my own view. Mazi, may God bless you. No going back.
Not going back.
Biafra or Biafra.
Of course.
Good night from here, Mazi. Good night from here. Thank you very much.
We must continue pushing on. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Please, welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Are you there? Go on, please. Go on.
I'm Mazi from. Let me start from headline. Or transport counts, Jagaban gave to everybody through rate system. I want everybody that is listening to me or listening to Radio Biafra today that call themselves South to know that this is another signal that if anything, they classify you as Igbo. So I listened when you mentioned the North has rail, Southwest has rail, even North Central has rail, none in Southeast, none in the so-called South. So they are also seen as Igbo. That is another eye-opener to them. Mazi, yes, today is not Saturday. is not a day for religious talk. But we cannot completely emancipate ourselves from this political enslavement without touching religion, because they are intertwined. Mazi, I listen. In the Western world, I keep telling my wife and my friends, if you go to church, you will never see anybody giving testimony. You will never see anybody coming for Thanksgiving. What are you giving God thanks for? Because everybody has the same thing. You want to ride a brand new car, walk into the dealership, and they give it to you as long as you have good percentage. Do you want to come and give Thanksgiving for that car? No. You can acquire your house through mortgage. So nobody is giving personal a kind of rewarding himself personally is because of religion. Back home, everybody is praying for personal salvation. Nobody is thinking of what will benefit the community. I laugh very hard, Mazi. Okay, before that, see what is going on in Christian. I'm a Catholic. See what the Pope is saying. And now that thing, Mazi, that thing is a big lift to us. It is a big password to unlock what we want. Because the fish has started rotting from the head. The fish is already rotting from the head. And they try pushing that ideology through government legislation. Africans say no. They now came through religion. And you can see some Reverend fathers coming on social media to defend indefenseless, to defend that thing that is an abomination in Igbo land. Let me leave it there. Finally, Mazi, I laugh very hard when you give an intel. You say that government has spent over $1 billion trying to destroy IPOB. Is that not stupidity? Is that not foolishness? All those conditions Mazi gave, if they had brought out this $1 billion, they can dredge River Niger, they can restore One, they can build Calabar Port, they can renovate Enugu and upgrade it to highest international standards. But wickedness and hatred made them to spend that money, yet they cannot crush IPOB. So our freedom is surely going to be guaranteed, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Let me drop it here, Mazi. There were Mazi. There were. Call on direct line. Can you hear me? Please call us on WhatsApp and Signal. Hold on, I'll come to you. Call on direct line. Can you hear me? Please go on. Very quick. There were Mazi. Mazi, go on my program. I don't want menacing, threatening. Let me tell you, please. I don't entertain all this nonsense. Because in here in you don't menace, threaten. Now, President America, it's not in my program, please. Email cut off and I block you. Go on, please.
Okay, Nnamdi Jonathan. Biafra all over the world, Jonathan. The point is that Nnamdi Jonathan, we are getting our land back because this world are complete darkness. Let them allow us to be free. We are not arrogant. Biafra, occasionally I'm not arrogant. But you see, this is our land. This is not the land. Nnamdi Kanu. They continue with Biafra. And that is where I stand. Because we, the Biafran people, we must be free. Nnamdi Jonathan, we are still. Nnamdi Jonathan. Leviticus chapter 20, Biafran, my father. Verse 13, Leviticus chapter 20, work on alone, okay? Consequences here, death by stone, blind choking. And to do not be poke about the Jonathan. Then all these human beings, human beings, both United Nations, all of them, they are looking at us and see if they are threatening. We are not threatening anybody. The point is not that Jonathan. Every day Nnamdi Kanu, out of time. Only a woman. Only who Jonathan. I am not threatening anybody. This is our land. After all, Kabam is our God. As is in charge. I am not Jonathan and my man. Which people are more arrogant than them? I'm going to cast it for Jonathan. all these people, they thought I get that trap and so back I'm back. They can even my time them. I'm a talk on the name. What that person like it, yeah, the people, six Biafra. That guy up your life, yeah. Yeah. That's a people like we are not doing that. No one on Monday, I don't do Koku. Let's come out what time the Koku are doing. I can tell you, but we can thank God. As if you are talking here, how about that I said Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Jonathan? Whether you be father, you be bishop. The most important thing is that Nnamdi Kanu, I don't have a time. I don't remember. Come to 2009 to report. Very wicked race. That is very wicked, complete wicked race. I tell you how I don't know more. I say I can them. Oh, yeah. I haven't said to anybody. How about that? Hello, Biafrans all over the world. Those today the tickets on the table. Oh, look, they can hate me to the criteria. What is it? This guy Biafran will not be so everybody punish. Oh, I say, God said, we are Biafrans. America is saying we are lying. I'm a sector, you know, speaking English.
Hello. It seems your airtime is finished. There were Mazi Chinedu. There were caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening.
There were Mazi. There were.
Mazi, my name still remain. I was ex. I will continue to make this. I was ex myself, okay, but now I'm okay. Kichigozie. I'm calling for my location. I was in Morocco before, but I'm in new location now. Mazi, let me go on to this program of today. Our leader told us that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike. I call him Lord in all my comments. Lord Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a Lord to me. I don't know about other person. He's paying the price. He told us that he will show us what price is all about. He will show the world what the price is all about. Me, as a revolutionist, I will see I'm on my own. All these infiltrators, they should not rejoice because with myself, I will. Me personally, I will not say what I will do, but here now I'm in a place where he is now. You understand? I know what I know who I am. So Mazi, Zoo can play whatever they like in their own court. They can do whatever they like. We know the truth. The truth that is, our leader have defeated them, hands down. They have no case against him, either to release him. But because of what they think it may happen, they don't want to release him. They want us to do our worst. That our worst, people will see what we see it.
Mazi, there are people near you that are their noise is coming up on being picked, please. So you'll be brief. Maybe they just be brief so that the noise will stop. Or you shift.
Okay, Mazi, please. I've begged them to keep quiet, please. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is we are in this our struggle is all about sacrifice. Every one of us must sacrifice whatever we have. If it's money, if it's time, if it's brokers, we sacrifice it. So that is how we're going to get Biafra. Our leader is sacrificing all he have for this our freedom. So we must join hand with him and sacrifice whatever we have. So Mazi, I have to leave it here. We go to on Saturday program. I'm going to make a comment also because there's no family in this struggle. Igbo is at risk, the highest risk. Igbo is threatened. We must restore our dignity. Mazi, thank you for here.
There were. Thank you. There were. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Mazi Chineke, the Kurage.
There were.
Once before I go, I want to give the world government agencies and the UN and the rest of them and what will I call it, a headline: power outage in the whole zoo, 3 days now. So this is the country that they want us to.
You mean
come
you
and
say no? So no, is it a national or?
As I'm saying, and based on what we are hearing, I think within the dirtiest capital, sure, the dirtiest capital of the world presently. I don't know about other states.
Okay,
So,
go on.
Mazi, that is the fate. So, Mazi, I really thank God for what God have used us to do. And from the beginning, I have not been shaken. Neither have I been in doubt, because I know that this Biafran restoration is more of a mental and intelligent warfare. Because even the greatest battles, no matter your arsenal, wars are being won by brain. And that is why I bless Chukwuka Abiyama for everybody, both the smallest. And before I go further, I want to tell our people that in everything that have come towards us, we are a special breed, even in Iberibe. Because if you want to talk about religion, which we know that it makes you dumb, what about this Biafran struggle? Can't you see what most of us are, But I really like the person that God, put in front, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has said it all. I said, because from the beginning, he said, go and do. You do everything you can. The coming of Biafra is not by man. It is divine. So, Mazi, if we are blaming all that other things, even if it's Islam that we inherited, just as we embrace Christianity, we will still be stupid. After all, America is it not a Christian country? Are you more wiser than them? When it comes to Christian, they see it as what they need use in getting something for themselves. When it comes to the realities of life, they are there. So whatever that comes to you, you try to make the best, best out of it. But Mazi, even in Nigerian politics, the same thing is what is happening to us. Look at the Igbo's politicians. What even a blind man, even the other, in short, do you know that in the past 20-something years now, every ethnic group have been using violence, using agitation to get to the position of presidency. Even the North, the coming of Buhari, is it not why they prepare the Boko Haram and the rest of them? So, Mazi, let me go further from here. I don't have time I want to say that the hunter have become the hunted. And I want to give you a word of advice to the rest of, he knows his name and he doesn't want calling his name here. That is an exhibit now. That would really go easy on. Because he's an exhibit and at the same time, he's quite, as in, I just don't know. But he should be careful because in that they want to get him away because he's an evidence call and he's an exhibit also. So the channel Lolo, I also say that but we don't have time for all those inconsequential people. I really want to bless God for every effort, and I want to advise Biafrans that now is when we go back to the basis: command and control, discipline, which is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us from the beginning. That if we are disciplined to the core, we will defeat anything. And I want to tell us that the weapon of our warfare is not carnal. They are mighty in bringing down every stronghold. That is why you hold on to it. And divinely, you open your eyes to see where we are going. Mazi, I don't need to greet anybody. Neither do I need to salute anybody because the battle is still ahead. But I know that the future is bright. And Chukwuka Abiyama will surely prove himself strong with every of our efforts. Mazi, good night.
When we talk about this religion in this context, it's about solidarity. That is the thing. About solidarity. That is what I brought out in this context. What happens to one side, the other people keep quiet as if it doesn't concern them. But in Islam, at least, you see them rising up to defend their own. That is the thing. Yeah, but it doesn't happen in this religion they infect us with. It doesn't happen. At least that one, that solidarity is something. It's something. You see how they slaughter pastors, reverend fathers in the north, even till Biafra land in Enugu. When reverend fathers protested one time and went to governor's house, what did they do? They gave them microphone. They started tanking. You know, they leave everybody to his doom. No, people don't feel anything. They don't feel concerned about others' mishap, and they'll be taken one after the other, one by one. Very weak, very weak. That is the context I talk about. I was talking about today. Very weak. But once one thing happened to one side and every other place, even using say, oh, why will you do this to a member of our religion or our religion, member of our faith? You know, it will be motivating. Biafra won, no Christian country support us. Being okay, we cry that we are even Christians. Nothing. They support others, opposite. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Jonathan, good evening.
There were Mazi.
Jonathan, Ndewo. Mazi Jonathan, I will begin by saying that now so many things is happening to our people at the same time, but our people are not paying attention. This is how I want to begin. You know, why did I say this? You know, you talked about Tinubu and Railway. I remember during the campaign when Tinubu came to Izimo or Enugu when he came. I would understand that now he will give them a soaked sliced bread if they don't work to make him president. And today he's fulfilling it. I remember the railway from Enugu before, Okigwe down to Port Harcourt, but I know of recent it was about to Port Harcourt that was running. But they have their agenda in plan. As they are connecting the one that leads to Kaduna and North, they were busy destroying the one that leads to our cities in Eastern region. This is a pointer to our people. Those are our brothers who say they are from the coastal area, who say they are south. Today, look at what they have done to us, you know. They gave free train to the people that are traveling to the north and to Yoruba land. But which one is coming to east? None. Rather, they know that our people travel by road. They hack transportation. What is it called? Our own brother, Airpeace, Ali Nonyema. His fee from Abuja to Kaduna and North, that is higher. It's cheaper. But from Lagos to East, go and check it and see what he's collecting. So they have seen every reason to extort from our people. They are here to extort us. Nigeria, we are no longer part of the system. They know. It's only our people who are still blind. Look at what is it called? This annual haircut where Dave annual haircut Dave Umahi. Today his seat has been declared vacant. But it's because of this same to get a federal seat that he begin to kill and destroy and support his enemy to kill and Fulanize Ebonyi State just for him to be at the federal level. The plan was presidency. He didn't see the presidency. Today, what is he taking? Minister. But today they have declared his seat vacant to tell him that you can never please your enemy. If you begin to think as an able man that you're doing politics for your sole interest without thinking of where you're coming from, just know that that is a slave is better than you, because at the end of the day, they will still do to you what they do to others. It can't be better than others now. What is it called? He came out and told us that it's Buhari that will give us president. Buhari will give Igbo president. Where is he today? Where is he today? What is his name? Iwu Anyanwụ today is endorsing Tinubu on behalf of Igbo. That Igbo has accepted Tinubu. And they always want to play with our emotion. They will now add our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But it's the same them that contributed 37 billion naira to go and bribe, because what the money they calculated is accumulating 37 billion naira to go and bribe those judges so that they can disgrace the judicial system more. But more and Biafran listening to me, I'm happy to hear mega sometimes, because all this only way our people get money here mega if they can think. Maka na achọpụtara m na onye Igbo inyeju onye Igbo afọ oriju ha ala afọ ndị ọzọ na-anwụzi anwụ nwe ihe gbasara ha ọ mgbe ọbụla agụbere ya n'afọ ya eche echiche ka mmadụ, but as far as onye Igbo rijiri ezigbo afọ ihe ọbụla ịkọ ga-agbasara gị. So this has been the system. Maybe ụta ka Chukwu abịa majikwa arụkwara anyị ọrụ, because ndị Bible sị na all things work together for good, but anyị nwa believe that na ihe dị mma dị mma aha na-eji agụ mmadụ. But ebe anyị hapụziri ọga ka mmadụ na-akpazi agwa ka ndị eriri eri ọya wa ahụhụ anyị taga today. Tinubu bịabere ime anyị ihe eme, because ihe anyị ajenda ya na Shetima kpara akpa. Shetima nọ background na-arụ the underground work na-efile n'ọwa egwuregwu a na-akpọ Tinubu. These are people who are pushing him to do what he's doing, and he's doing it because all legitimize go onwe ya. But Omagna Doga hatred that will endure for centuries, because he can't treat us like this. At the end of the day, with the Biafran, I wouldn't be because just that in Nigeria we will forget history. We can't forget our history. Or maybe on the Nigerian chief history. That's why they remove it in school. But I know Biafran, we are keeping record of what is happening to us. This is our wilderness journey. I gonna there. So let them not think that we came out to walk from here to here and we stop, begin to think back. Now lie. Before people came out to say they want freedom, it was what we have taught and what we have passed through to say we want to be free. So either you kill us or you give us Biafra. Our leader have told you, you kill me or you keep me, Biafra must come. So this is where we stand. Keeping him in solitary confinement after court or her prayer, you are disgracing yourself, cannot even help you. Rather, you're painting yourself black more, and because I get deep opportunity and what I will mad. I will mad. We can't suffer and suffer and suffer and die. We are not the type now, if you go down into the wall, we break the wall and run. No. We have to come back and possess our position. They deceive us with slavery and religion. Look at a man somewhere giving order to come and change what is cultural to us. And I will say this, in all these Christianity, these Christian preachers in that book and they must accept this one. I get married, they accept. Why I get accept? With marriage. I have put a traditional marriage. White wedding. I may accept Brianishi. I would a barring, a happy ball and a babazi, I was in him, wedding ring. I agree, and she be a carrion day with 3 with it. I need in my own work, I need one by Ludio with a new dear. I will put them my with wine. I am not wine now. So I get married in car accept. They will not stop. Let them accept it because hey, but let them not bring it to our land. And we are no longer okay. I'm not Mazi and Biafrans. My name remember Mazi Bona. Mazi Bona is speaking to you from my location. They were Mazi Jonathan Chinedu.
There were. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Are you there or you are gone? Okay, caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. I think you'll be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Go on, please. Mazi Chinedu.
Thank you, Mazi Jonathan.
There we go.
Are you hearing me?
God is hearing you, not only me.
Okay. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm speaking from my location. Thank you once again, as always, Mazi Jonathan. I greet my leader and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man who set up this platform to expose so many evil that was hidden under the roof of heaven. Chukwu Okike Abiama will be the strength of our leader. Yes, I want to start from the free transport you mentioned this evening by the Chinedu administration in Nigeria. This is a scam. This is 419 to deceive the gullible ones. I have never heard it like this in Nigeria. During the time Nigeria is good, talk less of now, that Nigeria, the criminality have grown to this level. For somebody to tell you that he's going to give you free transport from where to where, this is another scam they want to use so that when people hear it on the radio, in Nigeria, on the newspaper, people will think that government is doing anything. Not knowing is just a way to deceive people. After the whole thing, people will understand what I'm talking now, because this radio is made to expose evil. And that is why the so-called Nigeria and the stupid Igbo leaders on Igbo are doing everything to bring this movement down. Because it's the foundation, it was made on truth. There's nothing like free transport. It's just like the other time we talk about one religion, Redeemed Christian Church, one Adebayo or whatever, said that very soon Naira will be more than dollar. Say amen, they say amen. Because they know that foolish people are inside the church. People who cannot reason. This is one of them. The time I heard something about government was 1976. Maybe 76 or 75. When Udoji was a minister of finance, an Igbo man. That time, there was so much money in foreign exchange. Nigeria has money surplus. And this man said that they are going to pay double salaries to workers, according to that time. That the money was so much in foreign exchange during that time. And people were paid double. Some people use their own to build a house. Some people use their own to buy bicycle according to your level, to buy cars, to do many things. That was Udoji. I think either 75 or 76. But this one, today is 20th of December. December is almost how many days today? And somebody is telling you that he's going to give you free transport. To go to where? This is Wayo. What we have in Nigeria are criminals, from their president to their local governments. They know how to deceive people, the gullible ones. They know how to make sure people still remain in bondage. Now tell me, how this thing is going to operate? Is it going to go to, are they going to go to Motor Park, to Yoshagro, to all the transport to give them money, to use their, how are they going to do it? Instead, they will map out some money and they will share it on the high table. It will not reach anybody. And nobody you can go and hold responsible after the December, whatever. When I'm hearing anything about Nigeria, I weep for unborn generation. If Igbo people we have today cannot support their own, I'm ashamed by now. Because Nigeria is made for destroy, to make sure black people remain slaves forever. And that was why our leader came in and doing all the whole thing to prove it clear. And everything about the court is there to prove that our leader is right from the beginning to the end. The so-called Supreme Court in Nigeria today are made to destroy Nigeria complete. If people elected a governor from a state, they will go to court. From High Court to Appeal Court, when he reached to Supreme Court, the Fulani and the Supreme Court will remove the elected governor and they will post criminal as a governor for the state, just like what happened to Imo State. We are in trouble. Anybody who is talking about Nigeria today, from the east, from the west, you are wasting your time. The only solution for Nigeria is to divide Nigeria now or never. Because the white people, they know what they did. I mean the Britain and their group, they know what they did. They use Nigeria to cage the whole Africa. Because when Nigeria is broke pieces, the whole Africa will see the light. And that was the preaching of our leader. It is very clear. It is very clear. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan. I greet you once again. And I greet all the whole people who are standing without minding. Without minding, you stand and spoke to the whole world. Who have ear to hear, will hear. Who is not ready to hear, go to hell. Because you are a black man. You have no sense of reason. Our leader have said it time without number. The way black man is reason is different from other races of the whole world. Thank you, Jonathan, and good night.
Thank you. And this is where I'm going to stop picking and switch off the phones. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. We have crossed the river Rubicon. No going back. I don't know. Some people think that this is, when the going is good, everybody will join. When it is, you run away. No. This is a serious business. What we are doing, history will bear us witness. History will write about us. The same way you are reading the history of different countries, different people that fought for their freedom. You see, in South Africa today, when they were suffering their own to liberate themselves from apartheid regime, it was not easy. They fought for many decades, many decades, more than 50 years. They were fighting to liberate themselves. You understand? It was not easy. Let us learn not to only be looking at the result, but means to that result. Let us engage. Because this is the problem, one of the problems one of the things that is worrying us. Going to results only. Whereas you don't ask yourself, how does these people achieve this? There is somebody I watch what he was saying, which is correct, that our people are not good. You see, millionaires or billionaires in our land, Igbo people that have real money, but they don't want to fund research. When they see some young men, students, or doing some researches or fund them, say, look at, make researches, and so that they don't involve themselves. They don't like funding because they believe that it is 50-50, maybe we can lose. No. but you like already made. This is one of our problems. So we have to join hands together in this struggle. Do not allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention in order to discourage you. In order to discourage you from this struggle. You see, which means you are weak-minded. You are very weak. You are not even worthy. Do not look at the situation. No. But look at the glory ahead and be part of history. That is what I'm saying. So, we should join hands together in making sure that we are free and genuinely free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as I've been saying, it is our actions that will bring him out. We have prayed enough. We have gone on for enough. But it is actions. Our action, it boils down to human action. And that is the reality facing us. You understand? So that when, it will happen, you don't start saying, I had what of Ebukobi that said he saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming down to do Christmas with us. People are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do bets, like a pool, so that a glory. When he doesn't enter, they keep quiet, as they have kept quiet now. Had it been he was released, you see people that go, hey, because I fasted, it's because hey, man of God said it. Why do we engage in this? Let us face the reality facing us and use our brain and our God-given energy to fight what is fighting us so that we get liberated. Everybody is important in this struggle, where we are just a body. You understand? So, please, Biafra remains our religion. Biafra is who we are. We have no other religion or identity or ideology more important than Biafra. Thank you for listening. Be rest assured, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer in the Nigerian DSS. All they are doing is politically motivated in order to break our will. And they are lying. We are unbreakable. But as you know, things will not be the same again. Things will not be the same again. I assure you that. Well, thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
The land of the rising sun is a home of